dyed garments from Baltimore. This that is glorious in the battle, traveling in the greatness of his strength. I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like unto the treaded in the winepress? I have trodden the winepress alone, of the people there was none with me. For I will tread them in mine anger, and trample them in my fury. Their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment. The day of vengeance is in mine heart, and the year of my redeemer is come. I looked, there was none to help, and I wondered that there was none to uphold. Therefore mine own arm brought salvation unto me, my fury upheld me. I will tread down the people in mine anger, make them drunk in my fury. I will bring down their strength to the earth. The day of vengeance is in mine heart, the year of my redeemer is come.
Alright, Shalom Akim. Just coming back at you from GMS Los Angeles. Just want to give all praises to YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, RAWCHAA, QADASH. Giving double honor to the elders of GMS on down, who labor in truth and sincerity. And peace and blessings to those who hope, believe, and receive this truth that is given from the good pleasure of the Lord Yahweh himself, YAHAWASHI. Alright, man, so I'm just going to make this a quick hit. And really what I was going into right now, I was talking to one of my brothers, one of the brothers in the truth, man, and the spirit kind of jumped on me right now just to do this little video on Yahawashi, man, because when Yahawashi comes back, obviously he's gonna come for us to know, man. He's gonna come and he's gonna reap the earth, and the earth is gonna be destroyed, and it's gonna be laid waste without inhabitant, man. And Yahawashi is pissed, man, and he's waiting up there in the spirit realm just like us right now. He's pissed the fuck off, man. And like the scripture says, man, 1,000 years is as 1 day is as 1,000 years, man. Yeah, 1 day is as 1,000 years, Salaki, man. And so really, man, the Lord left here on the earth 2,000 years ago, so it's only been 2 days. And so you can really imagine, man, when you get pissed off about something, when you're vexed in the spirit, man, something that's fresh, you're pissed off, man. You're gonna wake up the second day, you're still gonna be fresh, pretty much like it happened just the day before, So he's pissed the fuck off, man, and Yahweh's pissed off too. But Yahweh is doing everything in his own time, according to his own will, because the Lord Yahweh is all righteous and true, and he's the one who commands all things, even his own son Yahawashi. And Yahweh's the only one who knows the time that he's gonna send Yahawashi. Yahweh's the only one who knows when the time's gonna actually end. Alright, so we're all waiting, man. But the point is, man, that Yahawashi is coming back, and these heathen, man, these Gentiles, because I'm not gonna go too deep into the difference of into the scriptures of the Gentiles, the Gentiles that were actually the Hebrew Israelites, and then you have the actual Gentiles with just the rest of the heathen, because the Gentiles on the right hand side are the Hebrew Israelites who were scattered abroad, because we're scattered amongst 4 corners of the earth, and you become a Gentile by receiving that type of people's ways, abiding in their type of laws, their type of festivals, traditions, so you become a citizen of that Gentile, so that's why you're considered a Gentile. So when Yahawashi was speaking to speaking to the prophets and saying go unto the Gentiles, he's talking about his people, amongst his people who were Gentiles. All right. The spirit kind of jumped on me right now to talk about this, because I wasn't gonna really go into that. I was just trying to show that Yahawashi is coming to destroy the Gentiles. But we're gonna see how this goes, man. I'm just going in the spirit right now, so bear with me, brothers. And let's get this real quick. So I was gonna read this verse, man, because this is the verse that I was sharing with my brother, and Salakia, man. I was sharing this verse and then the spirit jumped on me to do a video on it. This is Jeremiah 4:7. It says the lion, which represents YAHAWASHI, because he's a lion from the tribe of Judah. It says the lion is come up from his thicket, and the destroyer of the Gentiles is on his way. He is gone forth from his place to make thy land desolate, and thy city shall be laid waste without an inhabitant. Alright, so that's what's coming, man. And that's what Yahweh is coming to do, basically. Besides the elect, man, they're the only ones that are going to be sanctified and be saved, man. But everybody else, including the 2/3 of his own people, they're going to be utterly laid waste, man. And they're going to become nothing but dust, man. Nothing but a memory on this wicked earth, man. But they're not gonna go out without pain and without ultimate judgment, man. That no one can imagine, because this destruction that's coming. The time we're in, the end time, this is gonna be the final judgment. It's gonna be the Lord's final ultimate destruction. And it says that there should never be a time like the time that's gonna take place right now. All right. So it's gonna be really bad, man. And this thing ain't no joke, man. But see, it says and right here, because you can always argue with these so-called Christians, because we're the real Hamashiachs. We're the real what is that word I'm looking for, man? Salaki, Satan's trying to block my mind. We're the followers of the Anointed One, which is Yahawashi. It's not actually, his name's not Christ. Okay, because that name goes back to Serapis Christus, which is a Greek god that they worship, and they brought the Romans brought that and spread it out. That's why you have the cross that they worship and everything. That's the worship of Tammuz. This goes way back. All right, so this is all nothing but wickedness, man. But that name Jesus Christ is total folly, and so that's just another thing. That's just one thing, but that's not even a huge point to break down these Christianity, man. The Christianity, the Catholics, all these other ones, man. Baptists. If you ain't a Hebrew Israelite, if you ain't the elect of the Hebrew Israelites of YAHAWASHI, you're fucked, man. You're gonna be destroyed, man. And it's just plain and simple, man. And that's the Lord's own choosing, man. He chose this. Yahweh chose the elect for Yahawashi from the very beginning. And that's very special, and it's very powerful and scary, because the Lord literally controls everything. He controls what you think about. He controls what you're gonna do the next day. He knows what you're gonna do the next day. You don't even know. Really, we don't even know ourselves, man. The Lord knows who you are. He knows. He made you, man. He knows you inside out, man. Better than you can ever even examine yourself as. So that's why we gotta lean onto the Lord with all for all understanding, man. Lean not on our own understanding, but trust in the Lord in all our ways, man. And He will guide us, man, through the Spirit, with praying, with fasting and studying diligently and sincerely, man. And sincerely, Salakia, and just being 100%, being perfect, which is doing your absolute best for the Lord, because the Lord deserves more than what you could ever give, and that's why He's also known the Lord for us, our sakes. He's known as the Lord of mercy, because He has mercy upon His elect, and ultimately all Israel after they get destroyed, after they know death by pain. Okay. So I'm just gonna go into this other verse right here I had prepared. This is Revelation 14:1. I'm gonna read down to about 19. And I looked, and lo, a lamb stood on the Mount Sion, and with him 144,000, having his Father's name written in their foreheads, which is spiritually, man. Because we are in the year of the Charagma right now, and if you don't know what the Charagma means, then look it up. You should know it. the hopeful elect know it, you know, because we're in that year Al Tahar has proclaimed through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, and we're almost the fuck out of here, man. We gotta push this harder, and the Lord is hearing our cries of, you know, of the elect, and he's making this he's making this thing come quickly, man. You know, because it's all about the elect, man. Um, yeah, but man, but Yahushua is coming. Yahushua is coming, man. Hey, man, it's a really good feeling, man. Well, it's when you look into the Word, man. You're praying, you're fasting, you're doing all you can, man. It's a really good thing as a hopeful elect, man. You know, it's scary too, though. But you know, you feel happy, man, because like fuck, man, it's finally gonna be, like at least we're fucking at the end, man. You know, like we don't have to go through no more, no more lives. You know, we don't have to go through no more slavery. You know, after this is all over, man, it's gonna be it. We're never gonna go back. We're never gonna go back to being slaves, but we will be slave owners, slave masters, slave lords. You know, we will the hopeful elect, man. You know, Lord willing, I'll the one right as that. You know that we're gonna be our name shall be Lord amongst the heathen, amongst our wives and stuff. But basically, I'm talking about the heathen and these and especially these devils, these Edomites, the Idumeans, which are the so-called white people, which is the red man. That's why they always have, in the movies they call him the red. You know, they show the devil and they show him red. And who's that, man? That's Edom. That's Idumeans, man. The Italians, the English, the Germans, the Russians. These are the sons of Esau, man. These are these are the descendants, man. Come back in the reincarnation, man. Right here ready for judgment, ready for fucking slavery, man. And that's the worst thing right there is to be a fucking Edomite, man. And you have to be thankful that the Lord chose, man, that you're not a fucking Edomite, man, because we have not chosen anything. We still haven't chosen anything. The Lord has done this all according to His own pleasure and according to His own will, which is way above our understanding. Because the Lord YAHWAH is way out there, man. And He is the true power, man. And you can't do anything against the true power. You can't think. You can't question. You can't say, oh Lord, what have you done? You know, you're just gonna have to take whatever wherever you place, man. And that's the truth. Yeah, man. So all praises and glory to Yahweh Shah, man. Verse 2. And I heard a voice from heaven as the voice of many waters, and as the voice of a great thunder. And I heard the voice of harpers harping with their harps. Because his voice gonna be real strong, man. It's gonna be like in those anime cartoons and the movies, man. Like, like when a god, which is this God, the God that's coming right now, is the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. It's like as if he had huge surround sound around the whole earth. You know, it's gonna be, his voice is very deep. His voice is gonna be very deep, very kingly, and very scary, and it's gonna have a deep impact. And I wouldn't doubt that when he speaks, like a few things are gonna be crumbling down just because of that. People are gonna drop dead from the sight and the sounds of the from the war cries of the Lord, man, and the angels, and harping with their harps, man. And it's verse 3, it says, and they sung as it were a new song before the throne and before the 4 beasts and the elders, and no man could learn that song but the 144,000 which were redeemed from the earth. So not even the 1/3 which are of the elect that are gonna be saved in this time. Only the 144,000 are singing this new song, and that new song is of Yahweh and Yahawah, man. And so only the 144,000 know this new song. Not even the 1/3. So the 144,000 are very special. Even from they're the elect of the elect. So they're very special, man. And if you have that gift from the Lord where you're able to see, you know, I'm not boasting, but I see it at least 3 times, at least 3 to 4 times a day. I see it on time. I'll see it somewhere randomly in a space you won't even believe that a 144 pops up. And it's not always 144. It's like it can be 144. It could be 744, which I consider through the spirit, because the 144 should be complete now. All we gotta do is gather the rest of the remnant, according to what the apostles and elders and on down have said, into the spirit. Like I consider a 7 as a 1 as well, because 7 means completion, and also because I see it so much with the 144. So you see 414, you see 441. I see 447, 474, 744. So it's everywhere, man. And it's evident that we're in the end, man. But the elect are very special, man. It's a very special thing, man. Verse 4. These are they which were not defiled with women, for they are virgins, which means pure, man. It doesn't actually a virgin doesn't actually mean just not having sexual intercourse. Virgin just means pure, and what we're pure in the spirit, man. Because this is what it says. It says, "These are they which follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth. These were redeemed from among men, being the first fruits unto Yahawah and to the Lamb." So these were the first fruits on down from YAHAWASHI, who were with them in the beginning, man. Those were the angels that fell from their place. Those were the angels that were there helping YAHAWASHI create the earth and the heavens, man. So this thing is very deep, man. Verse 5, and in their mouth was found no guile. So there's no fault in their mouth. Like they're the Lord counts them blameless. And so that's a very special thing to be able to elect, man, because ultimately, we gotta do what we gotta do, but ultimately the 144,000, man, the elect, they're already without blame. Everything they've done since the beginning is already been forgiven from the very foundation of the earth. That's deep, man. That's heavy. That's just the way the Lord set it up, man. Just like as He created YAHAWASHI, and YAHAWASHI had to do what He had to do, and the Lord made Him at His right hand, man. He chose YAHAWASHI to be the Lamb, to be the King of Lord of Lords. He chose the 144,000 for YAHAWASHI, and they also are without blame before the throne, for they are without fault before the throne of Yahawah. And I saw another angel fly in the midst of heaven, having the everlasting gospel to preach unto them that dwell on the earth, and to every nation, and kindred, and tongue, and people, saying with a loud voice, Fear Yahawah, and give glory to Him, for the hour of His judgment is come, and worship Him that made heaven and earth, and the sea, and the fountains of waters. And there followed another angel, saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. And that Babylon, that great Babylon, is not talking about ancient Babylon. It's talking about the Babylon that we're here, which a lot of us are in, which is the United States, the land of confusion, because Babylon means confusion. And this is the land of confusion. You have guys want to become women. You have women want to become guys. So these demons are all these people, man. The Lord. This is Sodom and Gomorrah, the cities that were burned down with fire and brimstone back in the day when the Lord saved Lot. He only saved Lot in that time, and he destroyed it. This is the same thing, but it's just on a whole. This is on the final level, So this is Great Babylon. This is the daughter of Babylon, the great city, man, the land of confusion, and it's gonna go also down with fire and brimstone, but it's not gonna just be regular hailstones, hail fire from the sky, from heavens. So lucky, man. I get a little excited, man, but um, it's gonna be with the ICBMs, man, with the nuclear missiles, man, coming from all around the earth, man, coming to lay this land waste, man, and let it be a memorial forever of what wickedness will be rewarded with. Because if you look at Sodom and Gomorrah right now, you can look it up on YouTube, and you can look at the land where it was at, and it's still like the scripture says, it's laid waste, where no inhabitants are there, no grass grows, nothing, like nothing, everything's been burnt to a crisp, man. Like it's just everything's just dead. It looks. You can tell too that there used to be structures there from the buildings, and you can even see other videos too where they have some Edomites that go around there, and they light one of the sulfur stones, the sulfur rocks that are still there on the ground, and if you light it up, it will light up again. That easy, man, and you'll see it burn real hot, which is blue. Blue is considered like the hottest fire, like form of fire, and yeah, you'll see like bluish green, So hey, man, that shit ain't no joke. These people really got burned down with fire and brimstone from heaven, man, because they were committing fornication with each other, man. Being all full of drugs. Everything was all wickedness. It's all about homosexuality and shit. Men with men, women with women. You know, but look, man, just like how that happened, and the Lord saved Lot. Hey, man, the Lord's gonna save the hopeful elect out of this time, man, and everyone else gonna be laid waste. Verse 9, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahawah, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. So that's what's gonna happen, man. And if you ain't of the hopeful elect, you're fucked, man. Good riddance, man, and sayonara, man. We'll see you in the regeneration, man. When you have to come back into the next lot, man. For the 2/3, they'll come back pure. But the heathen, and especially these devils, man, they're going straight into fucking slavery, man. After they get fucking judged and melted on their feet from the fervent heat of these missiles, man. Verse 11, and the smoke of their torment is tended up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of Yahawah and the faith of Yahawashi. Okay, so if you take that Karagma, man, which is it's a year of the Karagma, man, so they're gonna be pushing it hard, man. Hey, the Lord spoke through Elder Tahar, man, of GMS, and I believe that shit, man. I believe that. Salaki, man. I don't mean to call it shit, but I'm just, it's a rough speech, man. Don't worry about it, man. It's man language. If you're offended by it, it's gonna happen on this channel and on most of the brothers' channels, man. Because we're men. The Lord raised men. The Lord's not raising no children, man. He's raising up God's powers, man. Righteous men, the house of David, coming back in the flesh, coming to kick ass with Yahawashi and with King David on down, man. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah, man. Call halal YAHAWASHI, man. So if you take that Karagma, man, you're fucking done, man. It's a done deal, and ultimately, man, it's gonna be the Lord who's gonna keep you away from that, or give you up to that, depending on if you're the hopeful elect or not. Because the Lord will be with his elect, man. And I heard a voice from heaven saying unto me, write, blessed are the dead which die in the Lord Yahawah from henceforth, yea, saith the Spirit, that they may rest from their labors, and their works do follow them. And I looked, and behold, a white cloud, which is talking about a huge white chariot, which is the one that Yahawashi is coming in, the fathership. And upon the cloud one sat like unto the Son of Man, having on his head a golden crown, and in his hand a sharp sickle. And another angel came out of the temple, crying with a loud voice to him that sat on the cloud, Thrust in thy sickle, and reap, but the time is come for thee to reap, for the harvest of the earth is ripe. So the earth is full of wickedness, man, and it's time for him to come and reap and take it down. And he that sat on the cloud thrust in his sickle on the earth, and the earth was reaped. And another angel came out of the temple which is in heaven, he also having a sharp sickle. And another angel came up from the altar, which had power over fire, and cried with a loud cry to him that had the sharp sickle, saying, Thrust in thy sharp sickle, and grab and salakima, and gather the clusters of the vine of the earth, for her grapes are fully ripe. So it's full of wickedness, man, and it's time for the reaper to come and reap, which is Yahawashi. Verse 19, and the angel thrust in his sickle into the earth, and gathered the vine of the earth, and cast it into the great winepress of the wrath of Yahawah, man. So that's what's coming, man. We're gonna see the wrath of Yahawah, the Almighty, man, the true power, BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, QADASH, in pure righteousness, in pure holy hell, man. It's gonna be hell on earth, fire and death and mourning and pain, like you have never imagined before, like you have never even envisioned. If you have any vision, it's gonna be real. It's gonna be on full, man. It's it's gonna look like the whole earth's gonna explode, like the whole universe is coming down. But the Lord is gonna hold the earth, man, and he's gonna judge it, man. And it's gonna, man, it's gonna, hey, man, call HALAL YAHAWASHI, man. Yeah, this fucking thing, man. Fucking Esau's been cleaning out some of these things, and you can't look up. You can't type in like certain words. Sometimes you have to really break it down. He makes it harder for you to find these verses, man, because the famine of the word's coming soon, and that's gonna be it. Once the word is cut off, man, and the prophets are on the street, it's straight judgment, man, and war. No more time to be fishing. It's gonna be time for hunting. And the men of the Lord are not gonna be out there in the streets anymore. Everyone's gonna be an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth, man. But the only the elect men of the Lord, Yahawashi Yahawashi, are gonna have that protection, man, that light and that strength around them, and spiritual power, man, from Yahawashi himself. And the Lord shall put his anger into you, and you shall know the wrath of Yahawashi Yahawashi. He's gonna execute his judgment through us, man. That's powerful, man. Look it up here. Oh, this one has it better. Yeah, I'm not finding the one that I was looking for. Let's open up this one right here. just gonna read this real quick. Slack here, brothers. John 7:33. Then said Yahawashi unto them, Yet a little while I am with you, and then I go unto him that sent me. Ye shall seek me, and shall not find me, and where I am, thither ye cannot come. Then said the Jews among themselves, Whither will he go, that we shall not find him? Will he go unto the dispersed among the Gentiles, and teach the Gentiles? What manner of saying is this, that he said, Ye shall seek me, and shall not find me, and where I am, thither ye cannot come? And in the last day, that great day of the feast, Yahushua stood and cried, saying, If any man thirst, let him come unto me, and drink. He that believeth on me, as the scripture hath said, out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water. Okay, yeah, because I'm not gonna go too far into this right here, but I was just trying to point that, see, because this ain't the verse I was looking for, man, but see how it says, because these Christians always want to pull up these verses where it talks about going to the Gentiles, you know, and but what it's referring to is talking about the Gentiles. And so lucky I'm not breaking this down further more. I gotta study more, and I'll do another video on it for sure, man. But I just wanted to point out that that they're talking about going to the Gentiles, but it's not talking about the Gentiles of the heathen, okay? Because there's Gentiles on the right hand side, which are the Hebrew Israelites, and then you got the Gentiles on the left hand side, which are these devils and the heathens, okay? Because the Lord is not a hypocrite. It says the Lord the Lord does not change. Let me try to look that up real quick. But just point out real quick that because the Lord is not a hypocrite. So we obviously read in the other verse in Jeremiah chapter 4 verse 7, I think, that says that the destroyer of the Gentiles is on his way. So why would they go among the Gentiles, and he's gonna come and destroy the Gentiles? So the Lord's a hypocrite now, or is there a lack of understanding? And so that's what it is. It's a lack of understanding from these devils and these heathens, and you don't want, if you're the hopeful elect, you don't want to get mixed up in that. And first and foremost, the Lord will have His hand on you. He will hold you with the right hand of His righteousness, which is YAHAWASHI, and He will lead you, and you will know the truth always. So pray, fast, and study, man, and the Lord will lead you in the Spirit. The Lord's here with GMS, man. The GMS is where the Lord's at mainly, man. And you're safe. You're safe to trust in the brothers of YAHAWASHI, which are the brothers of GMS, man, because they do have the truth. And Elder Apostle Salaki, man, Elder Tahar on down, man. The elders, man, they've been in this for a long time, and they held their faith, and they're gonna be rewarded very greatly. Be up there really close amongst YAHAWASHI, man, amongst the first of the 144,000 under King David. Yeah, man. This thing's deep, man. It's beautiful, and it's only for the elect, man. Okay, man. I'm just kind of going a little bit off of here, but it's kind of hard for me to find some of these. Oh, nice. YAHAWASHI, I call HALAL, man. So, okay, brothers, the water for staying with me, man. If you're watching this video, in all truth and sincerity, with the YAHAWASHI. I'm just gonna read this verse right here. So it says, this is in Malachi, chapter 3, verse 6. For I am the Lord Yahawah, I change not. Therefore ye sons of Jacob are not consumed. Even from the days of your fathers ye are gone away from mine ordinances, and have not kept them. Return unto me, and I will return unto you, saith the Lord Yahawah of hosts of armies. But ye said, wherein shall we return? I'm just going to read this down real quick. Why not? Will a man rob Yahawah? Yet ye have robbed me. But ye say, wherein have we robbed thee? In tithes and offerings? Ye are cursed with a curse, for ye have robbed me, even this whole nation. Because we went against the Lord, we sinned. Yeah, that's going to another that's going to another video and lesson, man. But basically, man, the Lord is not changed, man, and we don't have to we shouldn't you shouldn't go against the Lord, you know. You shouldn't leave him. You should not trust in him. You gotta trust in him with all you got. Lean not to your own understanding. Trust in the Lord in all your ways, man, and he will guide you. With the helper, man, with the word, with the YAHAWASHI, you know, with the word, with the scriptures, man. Because YAHAWASHI Yahshai is within the scriptures, man. And we have enough in the scriptures to know what we need to know right now. And when we get changed in the end time, when we get changed to the new bodies, then we will know pretty much everything, man. You know, under Yahawah Yahawashi, the limits that we will have under Yahawah Yahawashi. But you know, as Yahawashi is gonna receive all things, so are the elect. But basically, man, that's all I wanted to go into was was talking about these Gentiles, man. Because the destroyer of the Gentiles is on his way, and that's Yahawashi, man. And the Lord is gonna come and show the whole earth, the whole world, that he is a racist, and that he only came and died for his people. Damn, so lucky, man. Fucking Satan, man. See, and yeah, man. Like this picture shows, they're all gonna bow down. They're all gonna be crying, weeping like fucking bitches, holding on to their loins. It says in one of the scriptures, weeping like a baby, like in the worst pain ever, you know, crying out to Jesus Christ, crying out to Muhammad, Allah, Buddha, Krishna, you know, all these false gods, all these fucking wicked ass idols, you know, and images, and they're all gonna bow down, and they're all gonna confess before the throne to the true Lord, the true power, Yahawah, YAHAWASHI, RAWCHAA, QADASH. Hell yeah, man. Fuck yeah. Double honors to the elders of GMS on down, and peace and blessings to the third who hope, believe, and receive this truth. And the Water Brothers for staying with me. If you've seen this video, in the spirit of Yahawah Yahawashi, I was kind of going off. I was just trying to make a quick hit. Just going in the spirit. And much peace and strength and endurance be to you. And all humbleness, and you know, sincerity, man. And love toward your brothers, man, elders, and on down to the least, from the greatest to the least, man, from the least to the greatest. Because if you are of the elect, man, you are a true warrior and a true brother, you know, in Yahawah Yahawashi, you know, a son and a friend to Yahawah, you know, a brother and a friend to Yahawashi. Of the warrior class, you know, of the elite, of the true elite soldiers and true powers, which we are gods in Yahawah Yahawashi. Call halal, man. And Baba Kushal, the one Ratazah, this year of the Karagma, man, is the year that like pushes that gets things going, man. Because we're at the door. You could feel it in the spirit, man. So, man, much love and respect and endurance and strength and peace be unto you and our Lord YAHAWASHI, brothers, and into the glory of the Father Yahweh. Shalom.
Behold, I will send for many witnesses, saith the Lord, and they shall kiss me. And after I will send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain, and from every hill, and out of the holes of the rocks. For mine eyes are upon all their ways. They are not hid from my face, neither is their iniquity hid from mine eyes. And first I will recompense their iniquity and their sin double, because they have defiled my land. They have filled mine inheritance with the carcasses of their detestable and abominable things.